your post asking for the same. How can we come together and unite when you won't come here tonight to talk to us? I'm here. And how are we going to come together if we don't have affordable health care? You can blame it on Obamacare, you can say it's imploding, but the truth is, the difficulties we're having is because of uncertainty in the market. And we need you to step up so that we have health care. My insurance company has informed me they're out of the market. What are you doing to bring certainty to the market to improve health care so that we can move forward? That's really important to me. And the last thing that's really important to me is addiction and alcoholism, because it runs really strongly through my family. I have family and friends, both in recovery and not in recovery. And it's something that is really important. We cannot unite and come together as a country until all people are treated equally and fairly and compassionately. And I'm a white person, you know? I'm a white person, and I have to say, I have more privilege than many. So if I'm feeling it, it's bad. And I want to say one thing to you, Dave Pratt, and that is thank you. The silver lining in your negligence is that I have stepped up and become a more active citizen. And if you won't represent us, we will represent us, and get somebody in there who will. Thank you.
I'm going to try to talk fast because I got a lot of words on this yellow paper, so I'm going to quickly. My name is Sarah. I am a pediatric intensive care unit nurse. Maybe I won't talk fast. I've spent my entire career standing up for my patients at the bedside. I wasn't expecting to do that to a politician, but that's what's necessary now. I've had countless patients whose families have had difficulty accessing affordable and quality care. As of 2015 in the United States, we came in last in terms of life expectancy among the wealthiest 17 nations. We came in last in infant mortality among the most advanced countries in the world. And why? In part because our healthcare depends on who you are. African Americans, Latinos, and the economically disadvantaged experience poorer health care and poorer access to health care, and less quality of care than our fellow white Americans do. What is also clear is that the Affordable Care Act was starting to lessen those disparity gaps. At the bedside, I've had to put children and babies in their parents' arms for the last time. And I've seen that awfulness and the unfairness and the sadness and the anger. Especially the anger when it's the children who fell through the cracks that could have otherwise been saved. So what do I do about that anger? For me, I now realize that when I've said we did everything we could, that actually wasn't entirely true. I'd never fought the systemic racism and unfairness that plagues our healthcare system. And so now I'm channeling my anger towards you, Dave Pratt, who voted to further dismantle and degrade a healthcare system that was continuing to improve. We need to use our anger to fuel our work to replace you, Dave Pratt, with a congressperson who believes that each and every person, regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, economic status, deserves the same quality of health care. I want to live in a country that has a conscience again. Congressman Brett, are you willing to work across party lines to improve the healthcare system for our nation's children? If not, I will hold you responsible for the next child that falls through the cracks.
I was present at Dave Bratt's last town hall in May where he said verbatim, "Anybody that's being bullied, you bring them to me and we'll take action immediately." Less than 5 minutes after that, a man twice my age told me to go F myself inside the church that the town hall was held in. I have this incident in its entirety on video, unedited. Additionally, many of my friends within Bratt's district took time off from their jobs to drive all the way to Charlottesville to protect people there. 2 people I know were present on UVA grounds Friday night, circling the statue of Jefferson. They were then beaten with torches and maced by the Unite the Right participants, while law enforcement did not enforce any laws or moral decency. The next day,